We are streaming live over at supertalk.fm. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. And don't forget, you can watch us too. We are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. You know as well as I that there are so many good things happening on main streets and downtowns across the Magnolia State. So today we are highlighting what's happening downtown this weekend. It is brought to you by the Mississippi Main Street Association. Now don't forget, you can always go to msmainstreet.com/calendar to get more information on upcoming events. But if you're in the Moss Point area, it's going to be a fun and delicious weekend for you guys. Joining us is Miss Sue with Moss Point Main Street to tell us a little bit more. Hey, Sue.
Shop because my son bought parts.
Hey, Sue.
And he returned some of them.
Sue?
Yes, hi there.
Hi.
I'm so glad to talk to you real in person and not just listen to you on the radio.
Well, we're welcome to have you, Sue, and also excited to hear that there is going to be a busy weekend this weekend coming up in Moss Point, and the Main Street Association is getting after it. So sort of set the stage for us. What's happening this weekend down there?
Yes, lots of fun, Rebecca. We start out this Friday night with our traditional First Friday on the River. Now, that's where we have live music, food trucks, some merchandise vendors, and people come by boat, tie up to the boardwalk. Golf carts are really popular, and, of course, people bring their own chairs and blankets and just relax and have a good time fellowshipping in the community.
Will there be food there, too, as well, or music, or is it more of just to come and enjoy the Friday night?
Well, you enjoy the Friday night, but it's the live music, the great bands that we have. This weekend is Coast Motel, but we have food trucks and food vendors, a good variety. That's part of the fun, is getting to try new and different foods, and, of course, some of the food trucks have their own fan base that come out, too.
Well, they sure do. They have a following as well as many bands. Do y'all have a headliner you would like to share, Sue?
Yes, the headliner band this month, this Friday night, is called Coast Motel. We book them every season. Our first Friday is a series. We traditionally do it March through June, and we feature bands, and, of course, Coast Motel is one of the most popular bands we have.
Well, that's cool. Okay, so folks in that area may be familiar with First Fridays there in Moss Point, but do you have folks driving in from all around to take part in this? I feel like with it being summer right on the horizon, this would just be a fun Friday night to do something different.
Oh, yes. We enjoyed it. Like last month, we featured one of our leading industries, Omega Protein Ocean Harvesters, and they brought 180 of their employees. So it was a huge turnout and lots of fun, and we're doing the same thing this Friday, featuring Cannon Motors, a large car dealership in Moss Point. And so we're excited to have their products and their people. And as I described, the magic of First Friday is bringing the local community together and then attracting people from other parts of the region in to get to meet us.
I think that's really cool. If you can't have First Friday without, again, following First Saturday, and you guys have a fun First Saturday, I guess, for May coming up this weekend there in Moss Point. So what's happening on Saturday, Sue?
Okay, First Friday is kicking off a celebration of everything Moss Point with the city's event, River Jamboree. River Jamboree is just a tradition of 30 years in Moss Point, and it is a great whole family adventure day with everything from games, a petting zoo, food vendors, merchandise vendors. There's going to be well over 15 food trucks and 27 merchandise vendors at the River Jamboree on Saturday.
Sue, is this the time to come and get your Mother's Day present for all the daughters and sons and husbands who are listening to good things?
It'd be a great opportunity. We have some traditional vendors that people follow that have jewelry and makeup and nail art, all kinds of interesting things, creative things. Like we got a new company that makes specialty nuts, and we have honey, just a lot of interesting gifts that I think their mothers would enjoy.
You also have something delicious, I think, happening on Saturday, Sue. Is there a cook-off of some kind that's going down?
Well, what we're doing is we're serving trash, and that is a popular regional celebration, and we're going to have Chef Tony Freed tell more about that. We're not having the cook-off this time, but we're serving the trash that people can buy. And we're going to have a much larger trash component of our Cruise in the Coast event in October.
So folks in that area would probably definitely know what trash means. And I think we have Mr. Tony on the line who's going to hop in and talk about it, because at first it sounds, Mr. Tony, it sounds may not be the right word. When you talk about serving people trash, it's like, but I think it's probably good if people have heard it before. So how do you describe trash to someone that's never heard about it before?
Oh, that's me. Oh, yes. It's not that different, because, I mean, it's what we call a trash pot. It's just you're talking about a combination of potatoes, corn, sausages, mushrooms. I put meatballs in mine, gizzards, turkey necks, pig feet, neck bones. It's just a combination that takes about 2 hours to cook. Everyone has their own flavors. We have competition like last other week, and then, people just come up with different flavors, but pretty much using the same method. There ain't nothing different. We just use a different ingredient on certain things. That's all. But it's a people. I tell you, when I tell you they walking up to them bowls and they just enjoying it. I mean, it's just an exciting thing to do, because when they hear that, I've never heard. Matter of fact, I met some people from California ain't never heard of a trash pot. And I tell you, they was blown away behind it.
Well, I have to say, Mr. Tony, I'm a Mississippian through and through, born and raised here, and not too far from the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And this is my first time hearing about it. I mean, I get the concept. I don't know what else we would call it if there would be a different word for it. But it sounds like you just threw everything in but the kitchen sink, kind of, sort of, and put in your own sort of flavors and mix-ins and able to sort of serve it up. Is the beauty of it is that the ingredients can change from station to station on what you'll get in your bowl?
Right. Like I say, the first flavor-wise, a lot of people using the garlic and celery, bell peppers and onions. Normally what we'll serve up, maybe, a couple of turkey necks, corn, a couple of potatoes. Because I use a little new potato, little red potatoes. Normally that's in sausage. That's the most important thing. That's what most of them look for. Oh, I want corn. I want sausage. It's always everybody have different preferences on what they want out of the pot, but for the most part, it's always going to taste the same.
Mr. Tony, do you have a secret seasoning?
I just have a recipe that I've been working on. I worked on for years, and I finally got it down to a science. The onion powder, granulated garlic, Xanaran seasoning, little Old Bay. What else? I got celery cut in it. All 3 bell peppers, all 4 bell peppers: the yellow, orange, red, and green. The mushrooms, they turn out really good, and that's a big hit for me right now lately. They love the mushroom. After you cut the pot off, you let it sit for about 35, 45 minutes and let everything just absorb, and then you go to serving. But it takes about 2 hours to cook the pot from start to finish. At the most, some people cook a little longer, but I usually take about 2 hours to cook one. What
time will y'all start serving the trash on Saturday, Tony?
I'll just see what Miss Susan wanted, started, serving that. Like I said, I'm going to have ribs and pork chop. I mean, not ribs and chicken wings, brisket, and pulled pork myself, along with some jalapeno cheddar sausage and hot links. So I'm going to be doing a combination of both, but I'm going to have somebody, to serve the trash pot.
Well, you're definitely going to be busy, Tony, and I know you're going to make a lot of people happy, filling up their bellies, and encourage them to get out and come see you guys in Moss Point on Saturday. Hope the weather looks good for you guys. If Miss Sue's right there, do we send them to Moss Point Main Street for more information?
Yes.
Yes, please contact us.
Yep. All righty. Well, I appreciate both of your times. Good luck for this weekend, and I may have to get a little trash in my life at some point, Mr. Tony.
Okay, then. We'll be looking forward to seeing you, Rebecca.
All righty. There you go. And don't forget, if you're wondering what's happening in your downtown or a main street near you, you can always go to msmainstreet.com/calendar to get more information on upcoming events. But stick with us. We got more for you coming up.